everyone. I, along with my sister Tapasya and friends Gopal and Varshini, would like to welcome you all for Dasara 2022. This year, the thematic presentation in our Golu include the great Indian epic Ramayana, then Garuda Seva, and then finally manifestation of Lord Shiva as 5 elements. Let me start with Ramayana. We have exhibited here the dolls for all the important aspects of Ramayana, and I am very happy to provide this narrative to explain the significance of those elements of Ramayana. Please forgive me for any mistakes committed. Let's begin now. Sri Rama is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu and one of his Dasavadaras. Once upon a time, King Dasaratha ruled over the kingdom of Ayodhya on the banks of river Sarayu. Ayodhya was a prosperous land and its people were happy and peaceful and they loved their king. Though the king had 3 wives, he did not have any children on the advice of his chief priest, Vashishta. The king conducted Putra Kameshti Yagam to obtain the boon from the gods. The gods were pleased and handed over the king a pot full of paisam, which he shared with his 3 wives, Kausalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. In time, the 3 queens gave birth to 4 sons. Kausalya had Rama, Kaikeyi had Bharata, and Sumitra had the twins Lakshman and Shatrughan, and the whole kingdom rejoiced. In the first exhibit here, you can see the festivities of birth of Rama. He was born on a Navami day in star Purnavasu. The citizens of Ayodhya rejoiced and celebrated the occasion, and Ayodhya became Vaikuntham. One day, sage Vishwamitra came to Dasaratha and asked him to send Rama with him to the forest to kill a female demon who had been continuously disrupting the fire sacrifices of the sages. Dasaratha sent both Ram and Lakshman with the sage Vishwamitra. Sri Ram at Vishwamitra's order shot an arrow on the demon Tattaka, which went with flames of fire and killed the demon Tattaka. Vishwamitra and the other sages were very pleased that Tattaka is no more to disturb them. This sequence, Tattaka Vadam, is displayed in the second exhibit. Next comes Agaya Moksham. After Tattaka's Vadam, Vishwamitra decided to take Ram and Lakshman to Maharishi Gautam's asylum. Agalya is Gautam's wife, who was cursed by him to become a rock after she was cheated by her. Sri Ram touched the rock and Agalya got her original form and got relief from her husband's curse. Vishwamitra then took Ram and Lakshman to the neighboring kingdom of Mithila, which was ruled by the king Janaka. In Mithila, Rama succeeded in stinging a great bow given by Lord Shiva called Shivadanush, which many before him had tried and failed. And this won him Janaka's daughter Sita in marriage. Sita Kalyanam is displayed in the 4th exhibit here. Rama married Sita and they were living happily. Dasaratha decided it was time for Rama to become the king of Ayodhya. But Kaikeyi, on the advice of her maid Mantra, asked Dasaratha to make her son Bharata as the king of Ayodhya and send Rama away to the forest for 14 years, and King Dasaratha, hearing this, was heartbroken. But he was bound to keep his promise. Rama left for forest without any hesitation and was joined by Sita and Lakshman. The whole kingdom became very sad as soon Dasaratha died. Bharata was horrified with what his mother had done, and he went to the forest to persuade Rama to return. And since Rama refused, Bharata took Rama's footwear and placed it on the throne, and said he would rule till Rama returned to Ayodhya. The 5th exhibit we have is about the love of Nishada's king Guha, who was a great well-wisher of Rama. He came to know that Rama had come to the forest nearby in Sringi Peripuram and visited Rama and took his blessings. Next day morning, at the request of Rama, Guhan brought his bow and he himself rode it to cross the river Ganges. Then Ram, Lakshman and Sita lived in Chiturkuda, Parvatam for a few days and moved to the dense forest called Dandakaranyam and then reached Panchavati. There a female demon called Surpanaka met with Rama and wanted to marry him. And when Rama refused, she asked Lakshman to marry her. And then Lakshman cut her nose. Surpanaka went to her brother Ravana, the king of Lanka, and asked him to punish them for insulting her. Ravana asked his uncle Marichan to take the form of a golden-colored deer to attract Sita. On seeing the deer, Sita asked Rama to catch it. Rama chased the deer and finally shot it. As Marichan was dying, he used his magic and called out for Lakshmana and Rama's voice. Hearing Rama's voice, Sita was afraid and sent Lakshmana to help him. Before leaving, Lakshmana drew a magic line to protect Sita and asked her not to cross the line under any circumstances. This is the 6th exhibit we have displayed here as Marichan Vadam. As soon as Lakshmana left, Ravana came into the house in the form of a sage. He was offended when Sita told him that she could not cross the line to give him food. On seeing him angry, Sita forgot about Lakshmana's line and crossed it. As soon as she crossed the line, Ravana grabbed her and flew away to Lanka. Rama sent Hanuman in search of Sita in Lanka, who flew over the ocean and reached Lanka. Hanuman found Sita in Ashokavanam in Ravana's place. He gave her Rama's ring and consoled her, and said soon Rama will come and rescue her. Ravana's soldiers caught Hanuman and took him to Ravana. Ravana didn't offer Hanuman a seat in his darbar, so Hanuman extended his tail to make a tall seat so that he can sit higher than anyone in Ravana's darbar. Hanuman asked Ravana to set Sita free. Ravana refused and ordered for Hanuman's tail to be set on fire. But Hanuman in retaliation set ablaze most part of beautiful Lanka by taking Vishnu. Hanuman in Ravana darbar is displayed as 7th exhibit. Rama, Lakshmana and Sugriva then rounded up in a huge army. A bridge was built to Lanka and the army marched across. The fierce battle began and thousands from both Vanara's side and demon side were killed. Ravana sent his son Indrajit, also called Meghanand, for the fight. He is a great warrior and has the power to become invisible. He shot Nanga Astram on Lakshman and made him unconscious, till Hanuman, on the advice of Suveshana, flew to the Himalayas and brought Sanjeevi mountain that helped revive Lakshmana. Then Lakshmana killed Indrajit. This is the 8th exhibit displayed as Hanuman with Sanjeevi mountain. Ravana's army was losing, and so Ravana called for help from his brother Kumbhakarna, who had the habit of sleeping for 6 months at a time. After eating a mountain of food, he appeared on the battlefield, striking terror, but Rama killed Kumbhakarna. These are 9th and 10th exhibits displayed here as Kumbhakarna in slumber and Kumbhakarna on feast. After losing Indrajit and Kumbhakarna, Ravana and Rama came face to face, and it took many days before Rama could finally kill Ravana with the weapon given by the gods. Rama and Lakshmana being carried by Hanuman is displayed here as 11th exhibit. Finally, Rama and Sita were united and the 14 years exile was over, and they returned to Ayodhya, and the whole of Ayodhya rejoiced and came out to receive them. And then Rama was crowned as the king of Ayodhya, and this is displayed in the final exhibit as Sri Rama Patta Abhishekam. Rama ruled Ayodhya for many years and people lived happily with prosperity and peace. Friends, that's the end of Ramayana. Next comes Garuda Seva. Garuda Seva is an important ceremony, Brahma Utsav in Vishnu temples in South India. It is properly known as Garuda Vahana procession. In the procession, Lord Vishnu sitting on Garuda is taken around. Garuda is the holy bird which is also the vehicle or Vahana of Lord Vishnu. Seeing the sight of Vishnu atop Garuda is highly meritorious. The most important Garuda Vahana procession is held at the famous Tirupati Balaji temple. This procession attracts more than 100,000 devotees every year. On the other side of our Golu, we have kept